Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mackie, and today you guys are gonna come on a little bookstore book haul with me. That sound is so dumb, I'm actually cringing. I'm going to the mall with my family, and there are a bunch of bookstores there. And by a bunch I mean two, but one of them is like literally huge. It's like 3 times the size of my room, maybe, or maybe even more actually at this point, I don't even know. And the other one's also pretty cool. It's tiny, but it's like the vintage antique kind. And honestly, both of them have got sales going like literally all the time. Anytime you walk in, especially the tiny antique one, they've always got sales going or whatever. So since I'm going out today, I decided I'm gonna get you guys with me and take you along with me, because I go to the bookstore anyhow, anytime I am near one, because it seems to be calling my name. Like, you can't blame me, okay? It looks beautiful, it smells beautiful, it is beautiful. How can you stop a person, an ordinary mortal, from visiting a bookstore if it's just so pretty, right? And honestly, I have to. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. Hopefully we get some really good books and show you the entire journey. Maybe we'll even visit the arcade, see if I can try my luck at anything, win anything, we'll see. But yeah, you guys are coming along with me. Hi guys, so if you saw the footage, you could basically see that I was thriving. I ate a lot, I had a good day, and we also succeeded in our mission of trying to find good books, because we've got so many here, more than I planned on originally getting, honestly. Don't think I mentioned it, but I usually end up going for only 1 or 2 in one go, because I've got massive physical TBR already. But then this time we went a bit overboard, because life is too short. I don't want to deprive myself of happiness, and they say money can't buy happiness, but money can buy books, and books equal happiness, so they go hand in hand. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys what I got now. Today was basically quite a lot of fun. As you saw, we ate donuts, we had some pizza for dinner, we also went to the arcade like I mentioned in my intro. It was so, honestly, I think today was my lucky day with the books and the arcade. In fact, I ended up, hang on, I won more than 4 bears, but these are mine, and then the others, they're with my sister because she just got obsessed with them. We got like 10 of these tiny ones in total. There's a purple bunny, a dusty little biscuit dog, I guess, a fox, which, I mean, honestly, this color looks so cute on it. I never thought I'd like something like this, but things happen, life happens, and a little look at that. And honestly, it's fur or hair or whatever. I forgot what it's called. It's so soft to touch. It's actually really good. Anyhow, today the arcade was a really lucky place for me. We got like 10 of these small ones in total. The others are with my sister, and she got this like really huge elephant, which I'll put a picture of here because I don't have it on me right now, but you guys can see it. And we also got lucky with the books, which I'm happy to report we succeeded. I saw this reel on Instagram the other day, and it basically described 2 types of readers: the bookworm, who actually reads their books, and the book dragon, who just keeps on buying books to collect them, to store them, whatever. And yeah, with all my recent activity, I think I might be a book dragon, which I don't know if that's concerning or not, but I really need to start reading these. A couple of them seem to be so thick. I mean, look at them together. You could use this as a brick and literally knock someone out. But yeah, hopefully I will get to them soon, finish reading them, enjoy them, let you guys know, update you on my thoughts. So I'm gonna show you the books I got now. I think I'm on my way to becoming a classics girly because all of these are classics, and that's saying a lot for me because I was in a slump or a reading slump last year, the entirety of the year and the beginning of this year, all because of this one specific classic that I read and I absolutely hated. But I kept wanting to fight it back, which now that I think about it, that's just cringe. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it, but I kept reading it, and that just pushed me into a slump and hating reading even more than I already did back then. So I'm hoping none of these classics do that to me right now. But I had reasons, okay? Starting off with the fact that they've been on my to buy TBR, or my wish list for ages, for years now that I think about it, because I've heard so much about them all over the place, and I'll show them to you in a second. We've actually got 4, which is really good. My second reason was because they were on sale, and I think I didn't mention at the beginning of the video that there were going to be 2 bookstores I was visiting, and maybe if a new one opened up or something, we would go check it out as well. But unfortunately, the little antique shop I was talking about, it closed down because I haven't been to that place in a while, and I didn't actually know that, so that was a bit of a shock. It was really sad. But the other big one, the one that's like 10 times the size of my room, it was there. I immediately walked over to the book talk shelf and I was just browsing books there, but I actually went in there with my grandma, and I got really lucky because she decided to go browse the entire store. She wasn't really looking for anything specific, she was just accompanying me because she's like my bookstore buddy. Anytime I go to a bookstore, she's always with me, and yeah, she's there for emotional and moral support in case I see a book that made me cry, in case I see too many books that are gonna overwhelm me. But anyway, here we are. Honestly, huge thanks and shout out to her for her to actually have gone back throughout the store and come across a table that had a sale. Let's go. I got all of these half priced at 50% off, which is honestly great. Best day of my life because I wasn't expecting that. Not from the big store at least, because they don't keep sales very often. But anyway, I'm going to show you the books I got now. Starting off with, drumroll please, you guys are really going to be happy about this one. It's Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. A really popular classic that is getting even more popular now that I think about it because of the influence of book talk. Or maybe just because people enjoy like reading it, but yeah, I've been seeing it honestly everywhere, and people seem to love this book so much, and its main character Mr. Darcy. So I want to see what it's about. Love the book, hopefully since it's a classic, I really don't want to be put back in a reading slump like the one I was just talking about. But yeah, we're gonna cross our fingers and pray for the best and hope that nothing goes wrong, because honestly, I'm just gonna do it anyhow at the end of the day. The next book I got was Dracula by Bram Stoker, which, check this cover out. I'm so in love with, oh, and there's the sticker. But I'm so in love with it, honestly. It's so pretty. Just look at that. And I don't think I've mentioned it, but the cover of Pride and Prejudice, see, I didn't like it at the beginning, but it's starting to grow on me, and I think I really like it now. But the one of Dracula, I'm sorry, this is art at its finest, and I love it. Again, Dracula is supposed to be like a supernatural retelling. Not a retelling, but it's essentially a tale, and I did watch a couple of documentaries saying that Bram Stoker was actually inspired by one of the kings back in the day who they actually thought used to drink human blood. So he came up with the idea and concept of Draculas and vampires and stuff like that. And I mean, honestly, I just want to read it because I've heard so many good things about it at this point. And yeah, see what it's about. I think I might also be deranged for the fact that I picked up Frankenstein at the same time, which this cover is not giving anything, so I'm not even going to speak about it because it doesn't make sense. But I got Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, another very popular classic. It's honestly, this one seems to be getting better. It seems to be like wine. It just gets better and better throughout the years, and people just seem to love it more than they did when they first read it, and they keep going back to it and rereading it, which on Goodreads, there are so many people saying that they're doing that. And I don't think I've seen as many people say stuff like this on Goodreads about books. so often. Like honestly, every other comment is basically about that. So I'm just happy and excited to check it out because it's been on my wishlist along with Dracula for quite a while now. The last book I got was The Picture of Dorian Gray by Wilde. Can I just talk about how much I hate this cover? Like, just look at it. It's giving nothing. I don't like the illustration, but it was half priced and who am I to judge, right? I'm gonna be reading it anyhow. I do own Little Woman by Louisa May Alcott in the same format as I own this one now. And I think it would look pretty on my shelf if I stacked it up together, which I should go to clean my shelf soon. We'll see about that. But yeah, this one's also been on my TBR for a while, especially because, so I haven't really watched Gilmore Girls, but Rory Gilmore is the hugest book nerd, and I did go through her reading list and she seemed to have read this one, and then people, whoever tried the Rory Gilmore reading challenge, also seem to pick this one, read it and love it. It's like Frankenstein. They say it gets better throughout the years. The more you reread it, the more you find meaning in it, and the more you seem to enjoy it. So I want to get in on the feeling, read more classics, hopefully not get in a slump. I'm going to keep repeating that. I don't know if it's to validate myself for having bought 4 different classics, even though I literally just had a really bad experience. But on the plus side, I did enjoy the second book in the same series. Yeah, I was a warrior to read the sequel. And I also enjoyed The Island of Dr. Moreau by H.G. Wells. And yeah, hopefully I will enjoy some of these, because honestly, I didn't really expect to enjoy that one, but a friend told me that it was really good and I should read it, and I'm happy I listened because that book, it was such a slay. It was a massive 5 stars for me, maybe a 6 now that I think about it. I enjoyed it so much, and hopefully these end up surprising me. I'm keeping my hopes high up because, again, like I said, people seem to really enjoy these specific ones, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But stay tuned, maybe I'll post reading vlogs of me reading this. And that concludes the video. Subscribe if you want to stick along. If you don't want to, alright, that's completely okay. You can just keep watching the videos then. But if you want to be updated as to whenever I post, click the bell as well. And just do the other YouTube things, you know what I'm talking about. If you want to like, you can like. If you want to post a comment for me to read, you can post one. If you've read any of these classics, let me know. If you enjoyed them, let me know. If you didn't enjoy them, probably don't let me know. That's going to discourage me from reading it. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Just check out the rest of my socials on the internet, and goodbye for now.